And the ground, for the appeal is that the governor,
the party disobeyed a court order.
Yeah, so he was not validly nominated.
Exactly.
He was not validly sponsored by his political party, which is the PDP.
That is...
Let's look at the background.
Very well.
The contention is around the conduct of primary elections.
Not even primaries, congresses.
Congresses, right.
Yes.
So in that case, there were parallel congresses in the state. Two parallel congresses, that took place. Yes. One under former Governor Jang, the other under Jeremiah Oseni. And both of these congresses, were not authorized, so to speak, by the party because there wasn't any documentary evidence to show that the party at the national level conducted these congresses. Two, there were also claims that the INEC officials were there to monitor this conduct of this Congress, especially that of the Jonah Jang-led faction. But at the lower court, the justice, presiding over the case, asked if actually there are documentary evidence to show that these two key parties to the Congress have witnessed it, but none was able to present. So, how can you justify such Congress?
Now, let me correct this impression, which is, of course, the story going out there, especially by the opposition, the APC, trying to feed the public with all sorts of garbage. But then the kernel of this ground one of their petition, that they try to smuggle the question of disobedience to court order, which is not justiciable, which is not even a ground upon which an election can be nullified, is the fact that...
But that was the basis for the judgment.
Exactly.
Because the court is insisting that you cannot ignore court order.
Very well.
And think it is
not... Now, I am taking you through the processes from the onset up to when we even had a court finding saying that PDP has complied. It was in the year 2020, which was called, it was an unpalatable year for the PDP in Plateau State, when they were actually fracas and crisis within the party. They held a Congress. That Congress was greeted with a lot of criticism, and of course that led the members of the party to approach the Plateau State High Court in suit number PLD J304 2020. Who was the plaintiff in that case? It was one Bitrus Kazi who went to the High Court and said, my lord, we have a problem in the PDP. There was a Congress. Some of us were supposed to participate. Some of us were disenfranchised. And the court said, look, we know that these are internal affairs of a party. The court does not even have jurisdiction to entertain. But then, we are making a finding. PDP, since you have this problem, go back and conduct another Congress.
Yeah, fresh Congresses.
Fresh Congresses. PDP, in the interim, decided, from the documentary that you saw, decided to actually constitute a caretaker committee. What was the essence of the caretaker committee? Because it is provided by the constitution of the party. Where there is a crisis, where there are actually inefficiencies and deficiencies, the party can actually constitute a caretaker committee. That was actually constituted. The caretaker committee superintended the affairs of PDP for some time. And having superintended the affairs, PDP now decided, since this problem is lingering, let us obey this court order. PDP decided, but between...
Did it obey the court order by conducting the press?
I'm taking you there. PDP obeyed that court order. I want to take you because they...
Why did they fail to present evidence that Congress has actually taken place?
Now, I am taking you there. When PDP conducted the Congress, before the conduct of the Congress, the Plateau State government wanted to conduct or was about conducting state local government elections. As at that time, the Congress had not been concluded, and then they presented candidates to participate in the local government election. But then, the same Bitrus Kazi now wrote to PLASE, that's Plateau State Independent Electoral Commission, to say, look, don't recognize the candidates of the PDP because PDP has not complied with court order, PDP has not conducted congresses. The PLASEC, acting on that letter, decided to exclude all the candidates of the PDP. PDP went to court. PDP went to court challenging PLASEC. Why did you have to exclude us? Because it is only a letter you are acting on from a member of the PDP.
Which is in order, because he has the right,
a right to